Welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. There is a backpack upgrade that I can get from the Quartermaster, which I've actually forgotten to do. There's one you can get before going into the wilds, there's one you can
Grey
get
Wardens
after
would be a great
returning.
support in the coming battle.
You don't invite Orlesians into Ferelden, even I know that.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Let me know what you'd like.
Just a backpack. Yeah. Increasing the size. Maybe I should get some lyrium dust. Could be useful. I'll keep the quartz, malachite, topaz, etc. How much strength do I have? 25. Almost there. To be able to wear the superior dwarven armor. Well, the dwarven guard plate. The stamina regeneration of the battle dress of the provocateur is actually useful, but you know, more armor, physical resistance, and I believe it's actually a set. But I don't have the gloves. Where? Ah, superior. They're superior, yeah. Yeah, I think it's a set. We'll see though. Duncan?
So you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful?
We have.
Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
Maybe we should tell you about Morgan and her mother.
There was a woman at the tower, and her mother had the scrolls. They were both very odd.
Were they wilder folk?
I don't think so. They might be apostates. Mages hiding from the Chantry.
I know you were once a Templar, Alistair, but Chantry business is not ours. We have the scrolls. Let us focus on the joining.
I'm ready.
Excellent. You will need that courage to face what comes next.
Courage? How much danger are we in?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
Is that why the joining is so secret?
If only such secrecy were unnecessary, and all understood the necessity of such sacrifice. Sadly, that will never be so.
Let's go then. I'm anxious to see this joining now.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
Are all humans such cowards?
I only know that my wife is in Highever with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight.
You make a good point.
You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them?
Maybe
you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
Those who survive?
Not all who drink the blood will survive, and those who do are forever changed. This is why the joining is a secret. It is the price we pay. We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Davith, step forward.
Maker's breath.
I am sorry, Davith. Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child. Had I known...
There is no turning back.
No! You ask too much. There is no glory in this.
I am sorry. But the joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good. From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden. It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel?
The pain, that was unbelievable.
Such is what it takes to be a Grey Warden.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king.
Very well.
The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
Yeah. So I did get all the items that Jory and Davith had on them. Okay. Yeah, stat points, and I'm gonna spend and Willpower. Yeah, overpower. Gonna go with that. Let's see here about... Yes. Forget let me see what exactly do I gain. Now, obviously I'm gonna have less armor, but it seems to be that I gain a bit of extra armor, and that's about it, I think. Alright. Anyway. Oh wait, I did fully level up. Shield wall, I guess? Or threaten.
If the king wants to see you and Duncan, you probably shouldn't keep him waiting.
Let's get it done.
Loghain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much, Cailan. The Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
If that's the case, perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the recruit I met earlier on the road? I understand congratulations are in order.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Also, can you die? Can you fall off a cliff?
Every Grey Warden is needed now. You should be honored to join their ranks.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Cailan. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from
To
cover.
flank the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
I refuse to be sent on an errand.
We need the beacon. Without it, Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
You see? Glory for everyone.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Loghain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the Archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The
We
circle
will
of
not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Enough. This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Thank you, Loghain. I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Cailan. A glorious moment for us all.
You heard the plan. You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
Where is this Tower of Ishal exactly?
The tower is on the other side of the gorge from the King's camp, the way we came when we arrived. You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley.
When do we light the beacon?
We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for.
What if the archdemon appears?
We soil our drawers, that's what.
If it does, leave it to us. I want no heroics from either of you.
How much time do we have?
The battle is about to begin. Once I leave, move quickly. You'll have less than an hour.
I know what I have to do.
Then I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
Now for a facepalm inducing cinematic. And I am serious about it. Okay, Alistair, let me just increase his strength. Righteous Strike should do it. Yeah. Also, well, Oh, by the way, about Duran, I remembered. Yeah, the spell resistance is useful. Maybe I should give this to Alistair, actually. Just thinking about that. Oh, his Warden's Oath, actually. Okay. Right, he can stick with his oath. Let's go. The Battle of Ostagar cinematic. Epic in scope, whatever, but pretty shit in terms of actual military tactics. I'll go over them once we see the cinematic. Here it begins.
The plan will work, Your Majesty.
Of course it will. The Blight ends here.
Let's cross the bridge and get to the Tower of Ishal.
Okay. The best part of the battle, of that entire cinematic, on the Ferelden side, that is, forget the Darkspawn, they're a horde, they charge the enemy in mass numbers, whatever. But the Ferelden side, the best part is that one volley of arrows. But it's just one volley. That's not sufficient, really. Just one volley, and then you send in the hounds, and then you send the hounds over such large distance that they're all gonna die, essentially. So, what a waste. Now, obviously, you need to break the enemy charge, because using sheer momentum, they could actually break through the entire Ferelden army, so you need to break their charge. The hounds fulfill this role. The Roman pilum, this is in ancient times, not medieval times, but the Roman pilum was used for such a thing, to break a charge. In the Ferelden case, it's the Mobari hounds. But then, even though Caelan's army is vastly outnumbered, even though they're aiming to win via flank attack, he charges the enemy out in the open when he has narrow ground in the valley. And he has sharpened stakes to also help keep the Darkspawn at bay. That's the most... it's just incredibly stupid. And it goes to show what BioWare knows about military tactics. They don't know shit about military tactics. Instead of, you know, I get that they don't have halberds, they don't have pikes, they don't have cavalry. They don't want to make these things in the game. But they do have swords and shields. Shield walls. You know, ever heard of the fucking concept? A row of men with their shields locked together. They were pretty damn effective during the medieval era. But hey, that's just me.
You will fall.
I think the Darkspawn don't have catapults, but they have mages. Anyway.
Make it help us. They're everywhere. You're Grey Wardens, aren't you? The tower, it's been taken.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The Darkspawn came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere. Most of our men are dead.
Then we have to get to the beacon and light it ourselves.
So, you're given a mage. And with mages, focus on willpower, obviously magic. I have a lot of points on him. Anyway, that should suffice for him. Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure exactly what's with these two drain life abilities. You know, what's the bloody problem? Anyway, get heal. You can also get rejuvenate. I guess it's quite useful. But first, I'm gonna get, well, actually, all these abilities. Still have 3 points. And then yeah, the sword ain't. I could also use horror, but I think I'm gonna go rejuvenate. Oh wait, I still have 1 point. Yeah, an arcane bolt should work. As for the soldier, well, the soldier doesn't have any skills taken, so I'm actually gonna use him as a warrior. Now, he has a crossbow, and essentially that's exactly... that's how you use him if you don't use a no-follow or auto level up mod. But me, I'm gonna use him as a warrior is supposed to be used. You don't use a warrior as... You don't use a warrior as a crossbowman or an archer, whatever. Use a rogue. They're just not effective at it, really. Then again, I guess a crossbowman might be useful given the situation. Well, the foes essentially that I'm gonna face, but this is the problem really with trying to build a crossbowman. You need dexterity for certain abilities. Well, okay, critical shot, shattering shot, melee archer, all that stuff. Right. Ranged archer. Feign helmet. I'm gonna give him this particular armor. That crossbow is not particularly good. I'll stick with the robe he currently has on him, but I'm gonna give him a different staff, Dark Spawn. Actually, no, the one magic is useful on him. So, yeah. As for the mage, I'll need to go over tactics on him as well. Okay. Tactics for mages. Heal, self-heal. Yeah, could use more tactical slots for him, but you know, this will do. Actually, nah, I'm gonna stick with this. Okay, let's go. I've got the battle ahead of me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alistair.
There's so many!
Think you could not me? And stay down.
Okay. Need to fight my way up the tower to light the beacon.
This should be easy enough.
Oh, heavy chainmail, maybe an Alistair. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the set. Oh wait, soldier cell. Yeah.
As you wish.
There's so many! Die!
They'll never know what hit her.
This should be easy enough.
Let's make this quick, shall we? Weapons at the ready. Victory shall be won! Is it just me, or do you actually die? Think you
Take hold of that!
I'm injured!
No shit. Okay. Keep moving on. This particular belt is useless, but I probably... Yeah. That's gonna be useful. Anyway, Costin here, signing out.